purpose is actually is kind of the right word. And I don't think it's really it is about the Grand Mammoth Festival.
I guess it's because Vashi and yeah, it's because Vashi.
Maybe lack of hardcore management.
No, but the show that we played, I don't think so there was anything wrong with it.
I think it's something to do with pool over there. On that note, in that tangent, I've got something to add. Is that it's a cheap alcohol.
You can't like expect that people should not drink, or people should drink and people should not mosh and they should behave themselves. So that just goes against the whole code of metal itself. So when you have a show, there are gonna be people who are gonna be passing out. There are people who are gonna be moshing and breaking their teeth and bones and all. And there are gonna be people who are just gonna be there and just analyzing the whole scenario, how it's working. So I think it's part and parcel of the game. It's normal.
I mean, things are bound to go wrong at any metal concerts because you have alcohol in the vicinity and you have people bring weed in their pockets. So things are bound to go bad at the end of it. But I mean, at least from what I know, Jeff and Hibsy and the rest of the team, they all try their best, and we have had a blast every single time. We have had no complaints at all.
It's a few bad apples that come and screw things up.
My best memory of Grand Mammoth Festival is watching Fire Monks. Fire Monks? Yeah. How that guy hid behind and then came on stage and did thank you very much, but there was nobody over there. So that's yeah. I have never. I think Pune boasts of having metal warriors.
Yeah, I know.
Bombay, or you can say Thana, has Fire Monks.
Gaslit played the show. Best memory. Perfect. We played the show. It was an excellent show. Everybody enjoyed. Zignema had a very good show that day. Devoid had a very good show that day. So it was a brilliant party. Everybody came, they enjoyed. People just falling on top of each other, shirts off them, full topless scenes and all happening. Yeah. Very, very good show.
Grand Mammoth Festival, first thing I think of is Jeff, Chitin. Well, no, I think of Jeff. Yeah. And the one time that I did attend, I'm not really a metal guy per se, but the one time that I did attend because I wanted to see what was happening, and New Bombay has always had a scene for metal and has introduced us to so many great bands in the past. So, and the Marine Center also is home to these kind of gigs anyway. So the one time that I went there, it seemed like it was a great gig experience for me. I got to hang out with some of my friends. I don't really remember what happened after that, but yeah.
See, we didn't get to play the show though, but the response we got from the crowd, and it was overwhelming for us, beyond our expectations. We didn't know that it was that kind of a bond, and we figured that out after we didn't get to play, and the amount of madness we expected, we got that after the show rather, when we were not performing.
Anniversary gig of Grand Mammoth, which went really well, and I think at least I'll remember that gig for a really long time.
Dude, the lineup, hands down. For me, it was the electricity going away. Second Grand Mammoth, we were on stage and suddenly the light went off, and then Kiran was fist pumping as usual. When any such moment happens, Kiran vibes with the crowd. I was drunk. And you know why I was drunk? Cheap booze. Cheap booze. It was a crazy gig. Cheap booze. Huge ass turnout. Shit loads of people. Sweat on the floor. Was crazy. Both the Grand Mammoths were pretty fun for us, but especially the one which we played with Naval. That was huge. That was on the public. Naval from Buyer Anxiety had guested with us. That was a huge success. Yeah.
Another memory that struck me about Grand Mammoth, that one I attended, was that disco ball on top here. This edition of Grand Mammoth, I'm just hoping that same tradition of kick-ass metal shows that Grand Mammoth stands for, and even the Roots stands for, goes on, and the metalheads come out in numbers to support their bands. And it's a Tagda lineup this time. I don't see why that should not happen.
About the lineup, this kind of a lineup, all these huge ass bands, your show has to be flawless.
Things work differently in Marine Center, so I'm happy it's not in Marine Center anymore, but it's bad for all the metalheads from New Bombay. Maybe next time you all can do it in the Rude Lounge somewhere over there, one of those clubs.
I am expecting a lot more people to show up, and I know the lineup, which is also brilliant. Can I mention the lineup also?
All the previous ones have been at Marine Center, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it at a more accessible venue for the western suburbs at least. There are a lot of metalheads over here, and a lot of people who might want to just check out something new and anti-social, right?
Yeah.
That's perfect. Anti-social is the right venue.
Welcome to the evidence of your